Hey now, welcome back. It's July 5th, and it's the ongoing erosion fiasco at 29033 Wild Rose Drive in Evergreen, Colorado. Erosion fiasco and erosion cover-up at 29033 Wild Rose Drive. They're doing their best to just run out the clock. They really don't want to move this water tap, where that original driveway was designed. They really don't want to move that electrical service where that original driveway was designed to come in. They're going to do everything they can to try to cover this up. The EMD has no idea that sewer line comes in right at the edge of that erosion control blanket. They have no idea. That water is going to continue to come through here, erode this down. That lower lip has already been eroded down and across the watershed, across the Wild Rose Drive and down into the watershed to the west. They just have no idea. They really want to take this extra county property. They've destroyed this. It's difficult because, for them to get this back to this gorgeous hillside vegetation, it's going to have to require them to scrape this debris pile, and now what's happening is weeds are starting to grow up in the debris pile, so they won't even have to, they're just going to cover that up by just letting it be and let nobody do anything about it, because they'll have to scrape it again and put more erosion control blankets, which are introducing all these foreign weeds. You can see all this. That's by no means native vegetation up in here, nor in here. It's just introducing all of these, newfound weeds to the area. So it's a difficult situation. I mean, these guys are just going to try to ride out the clock. You can see all the ongoing erosion along this hillside, where it's just, going to continue to go to the angle of repose all through there. That water's just going to come charging down here. They really should have had that culvert way up here, like it is done all throughout this neighborhood properly, and then underneath Wild Rose Drive in here, so that they can, relieve some of that erosion pressure and do the driveway the right way, so that all this county property, all this gray, all this additional padding material that's been added, thrown on top of this. And by the way, most importantly, there is no riprap under this entire structure. There is no riprap, not an ounce of riprap, 6-inch rocks and larger, holding this allegedly temporary driveway access together. It's all eroding down because there's nothing underneath it. Okay, so they'll pave underneath it, and what'll happen, pave over the top of it, and then what'll happen is that water moisture will continue to come down this driveway and erode this through, because it will have nowhere to go. It won't be able to hop the sewer line right there. That's why that's a high point, right? And it'll come across this way. They put this ridiculous culvert in here uphill from here, at its, and then propose that it's going to take a 270-degree turn to go this way across the watershed, across Wild Rose Drive. It's just, that's 6+ weeks now that they've just left that culvert in there. They put it in there without permission, and they're just going to ride it out, do their best to ride it out with the county. This upper driveway is just, it's steep for them to begin with. They tried to get their 12%, by coming more into the county right away to get the job done. But, it just hasn't been done properly from the start. And without the riprap here, this is going to continue to fail, continue to fail, continue to fail. And then on the next property owners, this is just going to fail away, and they're going to be like, wow, why did the county let them do this in the first place?